But first I thought I would start with some good news and some congratulations. And I would like to congratulate Julie Bishop and the Department of Foreign Affairs and Trade, Ross. You know, friends of the show, obviously, they're all tuned in.
Well, that's the first bouquet they've received for a while.
I'd like to congratulate them for this week. They sent a letter to the Palestinian Authority to ask them whether some of our 43, or indeed all of our $43 million worth of aid, Australian taxpayers' dollars, was actually going to fund terrorism in the Palestinian territories. As we know, we broke the story on Outsiders, and it was in The Spectator as well. A terrific story by David Adler about how the aid from Australia was going to not only UNRWA, the United Nations Relief and Works Agency, to kind of help encourage Hamas operatives to go and kill Jews. That was part of the story. But also the United Nations education, training little kind of kids in the Palestinian territories to go around in school plays where they stab Jews. So we looked at all that. Questions were asked by Pauline Hanson in a less tearful moment than she was earlier in the Senate, as it was asked by Eric Abetz and David Lionhelm, I think it was today, also asking, is this happening? Julie Bishop and DFAT have said, if that is happening, is completely incompatible with Australian values. Well done, and they've written to the Palestinians to ask them to be reassured that that money is not going anywhere near the $400 million that the Palestinians spend every year on encouraging murder and terrorism. So we await the answer. So we'll reserve judgment, Ross. What do you think the answer will be?
Well,
optimistic.
I heard from the great Carolyn Marcus, host of Heads Up, later this evening, who said to Julie Bishop that I could save you the cost of the postage stamp, because I think we know the answer to this question.
Okay, but anyway, let's give them the benefit of the doubt for the time being. Now, why is this important? It is important because we should be fighting anti-Semitism wherever we can. Now, just a tip to Julie Bishop and DFAT, you might have to go a little bit past just the letter. For example, the letter to the Palestinians. Donald Trump brought in the Taylor Force Act, which is a legislation designed to stop any aid going to the Palestinians so long as they continue with this policy of encouraging terrorism and educating murderers. So